Hi everyone, hope you are doing great, and we are back once again with our list of foreign words.
Okay.
And just to give you a background why we have decided to come up with this list, foreign words are
I
those
want to tell
words. Yeah, please.
there are different type of words in a language. The first type is neutral words, which are taken from the language or they have been taken from some other languages, various other languages, but have been modified over time to suit its rules.
Right.
And so they are using common parlance. But there's some words that English has borrowed from other languages but has not modified it. So today we're gonna talk about some of those words which
Right.
will help improve your vocabulary about English.
Right. So
Let's
these
go.
are words which are still being used in their native form, the original form,
Okay.
from the original language they were borrowed from. Right.
Yeah.
And just as an interesting fact that English has got more than 80% of its words of
Yeah,
vocabulary from
are from
other
other languages,
languages.
but they have been modified.
Modified. So let's go, and definitely you will find them very interesting
Yeah.
and very practical words. So going on, the first one on your screen.
Green.
How do you pronounce?
I'm thinking, chutzpah. I don't find anything
Okay,
funny.
what's your take? How do you pronounce? Most often people pronounce as chutzpah, and it's off late. It's been pretty much in circulation. This term is very popular. Suddenly has become very popular, and yes, but the pronunciation is quite tricky. It's not chutzpah. It's chutzpah. Yes, you heard it right. Starts with 8 sound.
Chutzpah.
It's chutzpah, and the meaning.
I thought my experience with these type of words would count, but no.
Okay, so and the meaning is something, someone overly confident, extremely proud, extremely confident, and I can give you example, and you'll understand with that quite easily. The fellow who's sitting next to me could be a very good example of it, and you love him or hate him, but you just cannot ignore his chutzpah.
Why only me? You target
Yes,
always target me.
yes, audacity. Yes, it's audacity, extreme confidence, overconfidence, and audacity to the extent of audacity. That's what we call chutzpah. Okay, going on to next. Toto.
In Toto.
In toto, very cute term. In toto means overall and as a whole. That's what we call in toto. An example would be.
Can I tell the example?
Yeah, please.
I had some issues with the service at the cinema hall,
Okay.
but in Toto, it was a good experience.
Okay, nice. And I would like to give even quite practical
Okay,
example.
go on.
Yeah, going on. So despite all the difficulties people are facing nowadays due to lockdown, the businesses and people at large, but in toto, it's good for our nation.
Our
Prime Minister
country.
Modi called for lockdown. In toto, it's good for the country.
Yes.
Right? As a whole, it's good for the country. Going on to next. Again,
Force,
yeah.
Mature.
Right, force, measure,
Mature.
and this term, it's a French term, and
It
is
means by the grace of God.
no, it is act of God. Yes, it's act of
that's
God,
nice.
and again, it's very relevant term nowadays in view of COVID-19. Force measure, it refers to or it defines act of God, and
Or
it is
nature.
used. It is used in case when we enter into any legal agreement, any official documentation and agreement between two parties, two people, and then both the parties have got their terms defined and their obligations written. But then there
Due
is
to
a clause.
some circumstances.
Right, there is a condition given that they are not obliged to follow these rules or the terms only in
Terms
case
and
of
conditions?
in case of force measure,
Measure.
in case there is any earthquake, in case of any flood or riot. So that's what we call. So nowadays, because of lockdown, so people are invoking this clause. So this is also falling under the lockdown condition arising out of lockdown, falling under force measure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So going on to next,
Yeah.
it's El Dorado.
El Dorado. Yes, you know the meaning.
Yeah, it's the city of gold, right?
Right, mythical city of gold.
Gold in Mexican.
Yes, and practically it shows, or it is any city or any country refer to something which is made of gold, and that shows the richness basically,
Yeah,
not the
it's
literal
really
sense,
rich.
not the literal sense is made up of
It's,
gold,
all
but
the
actually,
temples and roads are made of gold. It's the city is really rich,
yes, that's what it
really-
shows. Yeah,
really
so
civilized.
yeah, and rich, the good business. So a very famous our child, yes, saying from
In
our
ancient-
childhood.
In ancient times, India was El Dorado,
Right.
or the golden sparrow.
Bird, golden sparrow. Yes, people used to call India golden sparrow,
Or
golden
golden
bird.
bird.
Right. So basically, India was El Dorado,
Means it was really
El
rich.
Dorado country. Right. So moving on to next, ex parte.
Ex parte. What do you
Yes.
mean? Can you explain?
Ex parte, yes. Again, it is used in legal languages, wherein let's say court releases any judgment or gives judgment, and one party loses, another party wins.
Wins.
So the losing party might say that why we lost. We had a very strong case, but we lost because
Because
the-
it was one-sided.
Yes, it was an ex parte decision.
Decision.
We don't
One-sided
agree.
decision.
Yes, we are not happy. We find it ex parte decision. So we will go to higher court. We don't quite agree with it.
Yeah, we don't agree with it.
Right, it's fairly one-sided, ex parte.
Yeah.
Going on to next,
What do you call it?
ex gratia.
Ex gratia. What does it mean?
Ex gratia means something which is given out of mercy as a donation
Mercy.
or anything which we are
As
giving
donation, or we give it for free without cost.
without charging anything, and then
in human spirit, humanity.
exactly in the name of humanity. And most important point, it is not something mandated by
Yeah,
government or by
government,
law.
or it's not mandated by government or law
Yes.
that you have to do it.
Correct.
It's just by human spirit, humanity.
Right. And we are on the basis of moral grounds, and
Yeah,
as
right
a
now-
moral obligation, we do that. That's what we call ex gratia.
And for example, right now, the people who are most plundered by COVID-19 pandemic,
Right.
lockdown,
Right.
we are distributing money in the PM CARES fund.
Right.
It's not mandatory. The government or the PM has not said that's mandatory. But why are we doing it?
Correct.
Because just it's for human spirit.
Right. On the basis of moral obligation, we are doing it. So similarly, people are distributing food, distributing
Yeah.
clothes to the bottom of pyramid, to the rank and file, the poor people at this troublesome time.
Yeah, troublesome
so this
time.
all people are doing all this ex gratia.
Yeah. Means for free or in the name of humanity.
Right. Not mandated by law.
Yeah.
Right. So going on to next. Very interesting term.
And it's called
Before that, I would like to ask if you remember what was the basic formula or mantra of Britishers
any ruler.
or Britishers in particular. Those when they invaded into India, and we have studied in our childhood books also
Yeah.
that they ruled India because India was united India. They could never
Yeah,
rule.
they could never
They
rule.
ruled by. What was their slogan?
Divide and rule.
Rule. So divide and rule. This is what is called divide at impera.
Divide
I'm
and
re-
impera is the original one.
Right. So
But this is a bit modified.
right. I'm repeating. Divide at
And
impera.
impera.
Not an at impera.
Oh,
the
at
English
impera.
meaning of it became, and which was popularized by Britishers, divide and rule. Moving on to next.
I think I should give a reference to that, the last word.
Please.
Actually, like we say, united we stand, divided we
Fall. Right. So next.
Next,
De gratia.
De gratia.
De gratia.
Gratia.
And invariably people say by the grace of God. Oh, I got money by the grace
By
of
the
God.
God,
I
I
won by grace of
God,
God.
I got the job by grace of
Grace
God.
of God. So original word is de gratia.
Gratia.
Would you like to say or give an example?
No.
No. De gratia. No, we have to give. We are talking about the word de gratia. So yes.
Yeah. While COVID-19 is claiming the lives of so many people, but by De Gratia, many people have recovered.
Right,
For
De
me.
Gratia. You don't have to use by De Gratia, simply say De Gratia.
Gratia,
De
okay.
Gratia itself means by the grace of
Of
God.
God.
While other countries suffering badly,
Badly,
India
yeah.
still managed very well. De
Gratia.
Gratia.
By the grace of God.
By the grace of God. Yes. The next one up there, de facto.
De facto? What
De
do you mean?
facto.
Can tell
De
us.
facto means something which is there, which is practical by, which is the truth, which is true by fact, though not by law, not
Law.
mandated by law, but by fact, it
Yeah.
is there. So that's what we call de facto.
Oh, facto.
Yes, de facto.
Facto.
So would you like to give an example for the same?
Yeah, I think.
Tell me.
Although the president of our prime minister, of our country is Narendra Modi.
Okay.
Shri Narendra Modi.
Right.
But the prime minister of our house, however smart we both try to be, is my mother.
Ready? What example is this?
De
Okay, so what you meant to say, I understood. So you're trying to say, no, PM Modi is the Prime Minister of our country, but Prime Minister of our home
is
is
my mother.
his mother de facto.
De facto.
Not by law, but by fact, practically, she is the PM of house. De facto.
De facto.
Okay, moving next.
Next.
Ab initio.
Ab initio. What's
Yes.
it mean?
Ab initio means something since beginning. At
Since
the beginning.
beginning. Oh.
Original form of something we call ab initio. Now, in view of COVID-19, lockdown, many people are suffering, poor people suffering, the many NGOs, non-government organizations, many people have come for the social service. So it's not, or they're not doing it just now. In fact, they've been like this
Since
ab initio.
Sure.
This is the way
Since
they've been.
beginning.
Yes, ab initio, they were into this only.
Yeah.
People were doing social welfare.
since ages.
Right.
type of
So
thing.
India was very prosperous country ab initio.
Yeah, since
Right?
beginning.
Since beginning. Right? We were we were peace loving people.
Yeah.
We were soft hearted. We are nice, kind people. Ab initio.
Ab initio means from beginning.
Right. So we are proud Indians. So going on to next. Alter ego.
Also ego.
Alter ego means your very, very close friend, as close as you can say, like one spirit, two bodies, one spirit, or
One soul,
one
two
is
body.
exactly. So it's kind of they are part of each other. So that's what we call alter ego. Very,
Alter
very
ego.
close friend. Would you like to give an example?
Yeah, my mother has a friend called Nishu. I lovingly call her Masi.
Okay.
You know, my mother and she are really close. So she is the
Alter ego.
of my mother.
Right. So she can be called.
They're really close.
They're too close. Right. So,
So
they are
one
kind
soul,
of.
two bodies.
Right. So we can call them alter ego of
Alter ego.
each other.
Yeah.
Right, moving on to
Next.
Aboriginals.
Aboriginals.
I want you to
Dude.
explain this.
Yeah. Do you know the meaning? No.
You tell.
Let me tell you. Aboriginals who are in that country or in that place,
Or island, wherever.
land, yeah. But since then, in the beginning, since the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
for example, you can
The
take,
original inhabitants.
yeah. For example, you can take Australia.
Okay.
There are many. You see many whites there.
Right.
But originally, the people who lived there are called Aboriginals. We still have some Australian Aboriginals
Right.
there.
Right. And in India, similarly, we can give example of
Indian
Andaman.
Aborigines.
Andaman
In
Nicobar.
India, in
Yes.
Andaman and Nicobar
Islands.
Islands,
Yes.
you can find Indian Aboriginals still
Aboriginals,
there,
yes.
living there.
Yes. So
They're
they are not
tribes,
the people. Yeah, they're
different
the
tribes.
tribes. Yes, they are not the people who invaded from or they came from somewhere outside, but they are the one originally.
Originally inhabited, who
Yes,
originally
from
inhabited
that
the land.
particular point. Yes, so they are called Aboriginals.
Aboriginals.
Now, with this, moving on to the last one of the day,
J.
al fresco.
Al fresco.
So, al
What's
fresco
mean?
means something open air, and in particular, it is used in context of
Restaurant.
eating, in context of eating or
For
dining.
example, you
Yeah.
have these restaurants or hotels in which
Right.
you eat, but in a closed space. Yes, we are talking about those restaurants or anything where you eat, which are
Yeah.
open.
They have arrangement,
Open to the-
al fresco
yeah.
arrangement. So we
Yeah.
can say,
They're not
and
closed inside some.
right.
Yeah.
So we can give example like likewise during winters when it's bright sunny day, we dine out or we eat out
Because it's
al
really
fresco. Yes, it's bright, feels great. It feels toasty. So we prefer eating al fresco. So with this we come to the end.
And
we hope you would
like
have found
this
these interesting.
video.
Right. So please start your pitch.
Like,
Share.
share and subscribe.
Right.
If you want to see more of our videos, please subscribe and press that bell icon to never miss a video of ours
Right. So,
and get updated.
right.
So
So
bye bye.
bye
See you later.
bye.